Greetings, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the daily market wrap for Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about today is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, well, let's check and see what happened in the market today. So let's start with the monthly chart. We've been looking at this a bit. So we bounced off, right, from last month, right? We bounced off of the 20-day moving average, our mid-Bollinger Band, right? The weekly chart, pretty impressive move, right? So we've pushed our way all the way up inside week so far, but we're back over the 30 weekly moving average, if you can believe it. Amazing stuff, right? The bulls are back in town. And so we had a big push today. Inside day, we're tagging the upward trend line one more time today. Let's see if we can get above it, right? And start to, see if we can get bullish again, right? So, I mean, obviously we had big days today, right? Big range, right? 96 points today. Let's see if we can get above it here tomorrow and kind of stay above it. Now, like this was the couple scenarios we had, right? So this scenario here, we get above it, come back, maybe retest it, and then work our way back up. Let's see if we can do that. So good stuff on SPX today. Let's look at the price action today. Let's go to SPY. Okay, so SPY, this was one that we mentioned here in our group today. So a nice triangle consolidation pattern right here with an inside 15 right at the end of it, right? And then we got a nice little break out of that right there, and then a big push out of the 15 orm today for a great move today. Now, who would have thunk that after all these upper shadows that we would rip into the close like we did? And we did have a huge push into the close today off of that 15. Very impressive stuff there. So nice on SPY. Let's take a look and see what the S&P futures are up to here after the market. We had a big push out there, pulling back a little bit here after hours, but goodness, they did give a big push into the close right there. We did have some big selling pressure in these areas the other day, so you got to be careful with this stuff. Just because we're bullish into the close doesn't mean we're going to get above these levels when the volume kind of tapers off a little bit. So just be careful with that there. But other than that, bullish until, well, the short-term time frame here is bullish until proven otherwise, but it's got a lot of distance here between the recent lows and here. So we're really looking at a bump and run type style right now. Here to here. So let's see if that holds into the evening, and 6 o'clock will tell us, Eastern time will tell us what's going on with that. So very interesting stuff there on in the market today. So certainly that triangle is a big breakout move as well. So let's take a look at what else happened today. So we had Tesla on the radar. Tesla really didn't close as strong as we wanted it to, right? We were kind of hoping that it would give a green move today. Basically an inside day today. Decent volume. So let's see if that compression leads to expansion on Tesla. That's one that's definitely going to be on the radar. We also have we also had some other big moves today, right? So Beyond was on the radar a little bit earlier. Let's take a look at Beyond. So it didn't quite do what we wanted it to do here. It did finish green, but it's still below the 80 MAs, below the 50 moving average, and below the clouds. Just be careful of that. We want to try to get into the cloud to try to work its way back up a little bit. We did see some bullish activity in a couple of other names. So we had a big move today on Apple, kind of is continuing to try to work its way back up. So Apple looking pretty interesting here with an inside day, but really EA is looking pretty interesting. A lot of the gaming stocks we're starting to kind of perk up there. So we have, let's take a look at that 1 second. Okay. Yeah, so the gaming stocks look really good. We closed over a lot of key levels and got some volume on EA too. So that could be interesting going into tomorrow. We have some earnings that are coming up. So we've got Kroger. Kroger's definitely going to be on the radar. Okay, big move into the close today. Try to do a little bit of earnings run here. So we have earnings tomorrow morning on Kroger. Don't forget Warren Buffett just bought a bunch of that. SPLK, I believe, just reported after hours. So it's been pretty tight in here. Let's see if it can, nasty move right down there, back down to 131. So that puts us down here into this gap. So that's very interesting on the 200-day moving average. So watch this, see where we open tomorrow, and see if we can do a gap fill either way. That should be a very interesting one on the radar for Thursday. And then Zoom. Earnings tonight, so haven't come out yet. This would be an interesting one. This would definitely be one to keep on the radar after this epic run up on their Corona stuff. It's typically been profitable, right, on most of its earnings. So let's see if they can continue that profitability run and see if they can get it up there a little bit more and give some more outlook into the their Corona business. So or the business after the Corona. So anyway, good stuff, guys. I hope everybody has a good evening. We hope to see you on the live stream tonight at 9:30 Eastern time on the on this YouTube channel right here. So make sure you subscribe here and check it out. And we'll see you then. And remember your risk first and stay safe. So you stay in the game. I'll talk to you soon.